Hey guys, today let's learn how to fix or how to see your first message on Instagram without scrolling on the conversation. So this is basically going to be pretty easy, guys. If you'd like to go ahead and access the very first message that you have sent on a specific conversation on Instagram without necessarily scrolling to the very end of the conversation, and that would be basically too tiresome and require you to do lots of efforts, especially if you have already made a lot of conversation or a lot of messages with that person. It's going to take ages to get to the first message. So what we could actually do is to hop on that conversation, tap on their names, and tap on search. Now I want you to go ahead and recall the specific word or phrase that you might use to start a conversation with this person, or the other way around, like the word or phrase that they use to start the conversation with you. So whichever one comes to mind, just go ahead and try to give that a quick search, and that'll basically catapult you or slingshot you to the very first part of your conversation. Now, if you, let's say you can't remember what that specific word or phrase is, what you could also do is to just recall the closest thing that could be related to that word or phrase that you might have talked about in the past, leading to your first conversation. So what you could also do is to search for that, and of course the result will also show up, and you could actually go ahead and proceed with going back and catapulting you to that time and to that specific part of the conversation. And essentially, in the case that is not necessarily the first part of your conversation, at least you are still going to have a much more easier process of going to the first, since you are already catapulted to some part of the conversation. So let's say that could be the middle towards the first, or somewhere around the 3/4 of the conversation. So basically that's going to give you a little less work to scroll to so that you could reach the very end of the conversation. And that is all for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.